If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
They told you that the dream was over. But here's the truth. Your dream is just beginning. And we're here because the X of the XFL represents the intersection of dreams and opportunity. You bring the dreams, we brought the opportunity. I declare these words as we kick off our season. XFL, let's ball out, baby!
The Rock says.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's finally back. After a disappointing first season in 2001 and a COVID-shortened season in 2020, the XFL has made its return. Now, I'm not sure how long this league's gonna last in this rendition, but one can only hope that this is the start of a long, prosperous league that helps many players find the platform they need to shine in professional football. I mean, the USFL has helped a lot, but there can never be too much football. Now, without further ado, let's get into Game 1 of the 2023 XFL season. Game 1 started out hot as the Las Vegas Vipers would march down the field to score the first touchdown of the brand new season. The Renegades would not be able to match that firepower as their first drive would stall out at the Vipers' 19-yard line. After two scoring drives took up the entire first quarter, the second quarter would turn into a defensive battle as the next four drives ended in punts. The Vipers would temporarily break the cold streak when Luis Perez connected with Jeff Bidet on a 39-yard touchdown pass, but that would be the only big offensive play in the second quarter. The only other highlight play to speak of would be when Drew Plitt threw an interception to Vipers defender CJ Avery with less than 40 seconds to go in the half. The first drive of the second half would end in a turnover on downs for the Renegades, and at that point it looked like the Renegades would be in deep trouble, but then...
I love it. Keep it up.
And a pick! Intercepted by the Renegades in field position, and John Lovett, Penn State product, lost the football, scooped up by the Renegades. This is Jamal Carter. Russolino. And just sneaks in. His name, a 58-yard field goal.
Perfect.
Last iteration. He is 3 for 3. Little hitch, and Gray's got pressure. And intercepted! A pick six for the Renegades! Devontae Bosman! Man rush, crossing route, open, and a huge gain! And a touchdown for Vegas! And CQ Sweeting! Reyes needs 15. It is incomplete. Got separated from the ball and a huge hit to secure the win for Arlington.
Just like the first game, this one started out hot as the Guardians started their season with a 10-play touchdown drive which ended in a 27-yard pass from Paxton Lynch to Cody Latimer. This play was very controversial though, as the initial thought was that the ball had been intercepted by the Roughnecks, but the ruling on the field was a touchdown catch. After review, the ruling would stand due to a lack of indisputable video evidence, which didn't sit well with Roughneck fans in the stadium.
After review, the ruling on the field stands as called. Touchdown.
Houston would respond a couple drives later with their own touchdown drive, capped off by a perfect pass from Brandon Silvers to John Trey Kirkland. Houston would take over the game from here on out, scoring 27 points over the next three quarters, while Orlando could only score 6. Houston wins the game 33-12 in pretty dominant fashion to open up their season. This game was shaping up to be a defensive war throughout the majority of the game, as there was not a single touchdown scored throughout the first three quarters. The first team to win a proverbial battle was San Antonio, when kicker John Parker Romo made a 43-yard field goal from the right hash late in the first quarter. St. Louis would tie the game back up halfway through the second quarter with a 32-yard field goal by Donald Hageman. Those would be the only points scored in the first half, but the Brahmas did not wait long after halftime to break the tie with another Parker Romo field goal, this time from 29 yards out. Defense would continue to be the name of the game until the fourth quarter, when San Antonio scored the first touchdown of the game with 10:42 to go. After another long field goal was made by Parker Romo with 3 minutes left, the game seemed over, unless a miracle happened.
Across the 50, McCarron takes a shot. What a grab by Aitman. McCarron, end zone, has a player, caught. Touchdown, St. Louis. McCarron, end zone, squeezes it in there, 3-point conversion. McCarron buys more time, keeps his eyes downfield, has Pro. 3rd and 7. McCarron has a receiver. Caught! Touchdown St. Louis and a flag on the play.
The result of the play is a touchdown. There is no foul for a personal foul by the defense.
2 minutes. Cohn's gonna have to throw. A sack would end it. A sack would end it. And St. Louis and LaCale London ends the game in improbable fashion for the Battlehawks. You blew it!
Well, this game started off with Ben DiNucci role-playing as Patrick Mahomes as he flipped the ball to Josh Gordon for an opening drive TD. Seattle would follow that up on their next drive with a 36-yard field goal, going up 9-0 in the first quarter. DC would get on the board to start the second quarter as Jordan Ta'amu used his arm and his legs to lead a 73-yard touchdown drive. That would be it for the scoring in the first half, as the only other notable play was a missed field goal by Seattle. The first team to score in the second half would be the Sea Dragons, as Brendan Knox ran through the DC defense for a 13-yard touchdown. After a successful 3-point conversion, Seattle would lead 18-8 halfway through the third quarter. After a punt by DC, one of the weirdest things in sports took place in front of our eyes.
As lemons are coming on the field.
So, what this crew is upset about, you see in the back of the end zone right there, is they have a tradition here amongst Defenders fans. And that is, they make a beer cup snake out of their empty beer cups. And the stadium security took it away from them, so now the fans are revolting.
It looks like it's lemons.
So in a revolt, the fans are throwing lemons.
Yep.
The referees are clearing the players off the field for player safety.
After the lemon debacle was taken care of, Ben DiNucci would immediately make the DC crowd happy by throwing a pick six a couple plays later. Things would not get any better for DiNucci, as he would throw another interception on the ensuing drive, which led to a 5-yard run by backup quarterback De'Aaron King for a Defenders touchdown and the lead. Defense would take over for most of the fourth quarter until Seattle started to cook up a game-winning drive.
Game time right here, 4th and 9, DiNucci trying to find somebody open. Downfield, and he's got it, Gordon. 3rd and 2, DiNucci looking left, complete. Pearson.
Outs.
DiNucci, he's gonna run it, and he stopped short. Seattle out of timeouts. They have got to hurry up.
They turn the ball over.
Oh, it's
Early on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense. First down, DC.
That's Jamal Brooks coming away with the football for DC, and that's ball game right there. You blew it!
So after week 1 of the XFL season, the St. Louis Battlehawks would end up on the top of the XFL North, with the Defenders in second place, Seattle in third, and the Vipers in last. As for the XFL South, the Arlington Renegades are in the lead, with the Houston Roughnecks in second, Orlando Guardians in third, and the San Antonio Brahmas in fourth. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know if you want me to keep doing these style of videos, because these do take a while to edit. I'd love to know if I should keep doing it or if it's just a waste of my time. But once again, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and have a good rest of your day. Peace.